Hey guys, what's going on? So we are on day 3 now of our Zero to Pro series. We have 260 graffiti gifts, 136 color gifts. These graffiti gifts are really easy to get, and as I figured, the price fell from just yesterday. It was at 115,000 each. Now it's at almost 89,000 each. So we're gonna throw these up for sale. I'm not gonna restart our listings because I don't even know what's on there. We're gonna get for our next huge. Once I can find the gifts, there they are. Got 89K. We could throw them up for 90K each. And then the other one, where are they? Be nice if I was looking in the right area. There we are. 77.2. Let's do like 77.5K each. There we go. What else we got? Let's see what else we could sell. Like, I know these pets are worth a good bit, but we're already low. And also, I ended up crafting new enchants. I didn't realize how expensive these were until I was low on diamonds. How expensive these enchants upgradings are. And we also picked up a tornado ultimate, which is pretty sweet. So I've been using that also. See if we have anything else to sell. We have a few keys, but generally, I mean, it can get us something. Got almost $1.5 million worth of keys. I'd say about $1.5 million worth of keys. So not totally worth selling right now. Got a few of the gift bags, a bunch of fruits that we got to convert because we still need to get our mastery 99 up. What do we got in here? We have two players in here that are verified. Funhouse Mom, Matthew. And honestly, I don't have a clue on who either of these people are. No clue. But he's kind of blocking my booth, so I'm gonna have to move my booth. He's just sitting there with this goofy hippo melon. So I have to move my booth because he's just in the way completely. If there's any huges that we will be able to afford when we get our money in. Now, going for a golden RNG pet, generally because they're pretty cheap, would not be a bad idea. What else do we have? Not in our price range. I already know these will not be in our price range. And don't forget, guys, also, don't forget to collect your daycares. It really helps a lot. Like every time you collect it, or every time I collect it, it's about 500,000 each. I say about 500,000 to 700,000. Hope you get good. Appreciate it. The same guy? Yeah, it was the same guy. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna take them because I don't want to mess up my whole thing here. I had another person trying to give me a huge pet, and another asked me if I wanted to take a huge 100 bucks, but we'll get there when I can. But honestly, I don't want to waste 20 million on huge 100 bucks because I feel like it's just kind of not. It's not worth it to me. When I can just farm the drops and get huges faster, then I'd be able to get it from hatching out of the eggs. Who's that that wanted to trade? What do you got? I can't do trading. I have one huge pet that's worth 37 million. No, I can't buy your hype eggs. I'm sorry. There's just not. All right. So we got how many more left? 260 graffiti gifts we got to get rid of. And hype eggs, I can't do anything with hype eggs. Like it's useless to me. Unless he was selling it for like way below wrap price and I'd be able to resell them, but honestly, I can't do anything with them. See if there's anything we can maybe pick up and resell, but looks like it's not really there. Let's see, 110, 90. Yeah, these people are selling for above wrap. I'm trying to move my stuff. Yeah, these are a little expensive. Sometimes you can find people selling stuff for a little bit under wrap, like Here you could buy this for 74 and probably still resell for maybe 77. But, you know, not too much. So let's see what we can get after we finish selling our graffiti gifts. Right, so we moved on to another area, and I had a guy that wanted to offer me an RNG pen. I told him, I said, yo, I only got 13 million diamonds and some graffiti gifts. I put up the items. It was only like a million. I think it was about a million less than what the pet was valued at. And dude hit ready, and I was like, oh, cool. So I'll be able to just grab this huge. And then dude canceled on me just at the last second. Man. You know what? Yeah, I think this is him listing it up. He's listing it in the auction. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, come on. People are really bidding the heck out of this. I can't believe that. Let me see if I can find. Does anyone, bro? That is not in my price range. That is not even close to my price range right now. It's all good. Oh man. Let me see if I'm able to 13 million gem and huge. Let's put the cute face in there. Let me see if anyone will someone hook me up with, just give me a low tier huge. Come on, you got gems and gifts, graffiti gifts. I just need someone to hook me up. I'm also viewing the other booths to see if anyone happens to have anything like a lower price. Like this would have been also a little bit decent if the prices were yesterday. Not seeing too much. Let's see. No, no, no. All right, we might have to scrounge around the have to scrounge around a little bit. Let's see if I can find anything. Here's where I hunted for all these eggs. Let me see if there's anything I could find that someone would list for cheap that I could resell. These party time enchants, I don't know why they blew up. I kept telling people before to use these party time enchants for ranking up, and the prices of these used to be like 10 million. Now they're 40 mil. Insane. Let me see. There's maybe overload charms, but I don't see them getting bought out a lot. So let me try to look to see if there's anything I can find while I also still try to get rid of these items. I can't seem to find anyone that wants to trade, which makes it difficult because I don't have a whole lot of value. Even like boots, you can kind of resell if you can find like decent ones. But, you know, you kind of just got to keep hopping around. Like hype eggs, if I can find someone selling a bunch of hype eggs for like 390, I could resell those for probably about 420 pretty quick, maybe. But they're also kind of hard to move. You'll sit on them for a while. The new gifts, the color gifts, seem to move pretty quick. You didn't notice I sold out of my color gifts within, you know, just yeah, that's ridiculous. Like the color gifts seem to move pretty quick. See if I can find anyone that just wants to hook me up. And then I'll just keep looking for stuff to maybe resell. And everything's just kind of, you know, at the price like this. I'll take these. Now I'm a little low, but, you know, I could probably make a few thousand off those. And then you got, you know, way too high price. Let's keep looking. I'm going to be back when we actually get some things. All right, so just a quick update. We got our stuff listed up here. Keys, graffiti gift, color gift, hype egg. So let's see what we can get out of this. I'll come back when we actually have sold anything, if anything, or if I find anything. There we go. Now we're selling the stuff. Look at that. What do we sell? Some of the graffiti gifts, all the color gifts were bought. Because I bought them for about 5K under wrap. And then I listed them up for about 10K over. I think about 10K-ish over wrap. So we made a little bit off that. We still got to get rid of these hype bags, which might be tough. The graffiti gifts just aren't moving. So we're back at just 16 mil. So we're a little bit over where we're at before I bought that stuff. So we're not doing too bad. I'm still searching, just looking for anything. Like, some of these gifts, a lot of people buy these out, but I think these will sit for a while. If they were a little bit under, I would have gone for them. You know, but we're going to wait till we can sell out the rest of it and see what value we're at. You know, guys, I just remembered we have arcade tokens. So we can actually go through here and actually make some decent money off these eggs. If we can pull them, these actually sell a decent bit. Let me get the first one. We'll see what value we're looking at from a 5x. I can't even look. You know what? We're going to go through and we're going to pick. We're just going to go through the 11 tokens that we have. And I'm not even looking. I think I'm just grabbing. I think we got one. So we're going to sit here, use these next 9 tokens that I have left. And we're going to get our full value. All right, I can confidently say this probably wasn't my best idea. So we came out with 2 arcade 5x tokens, 1 1x token. And at this point, we're better off just opening them because honestly, it was like 100K to sell. So we got a mini chest. I can take that. There we go. All right. So got some of these. Open these. Get these out of the way. 5, 1, 2. All right. There's an 18 mil. Let's run back into the trading plaza. See if we could sell the rest of these items so that we can finally get another huge to add to our list. And then what I want to start doing is taking multiple huges and trading up to maybe a rare huge and then trading back down to more multiples and seeing if we could keep doubling it out from there. And that is my plan. That is what we're going to do. So for now, I'm just going to put my booth back up, get my listings back, and wait for these to sell. You know what? I finally decided to do it. We're just going to list pets also. Anything that's sellable, even these little common pets, like, come on, they even still have value. Look at this. We're going to see if we can move these. We got 4, like, we're going to sell them for really cheap, like under wrap. But we're going to try to move these and see if, you know, maybe they're sellable. We're going to find out. Let's see, because we'd have a few million out of there. We'll come back. And literally just as I stopped, we have 36 million. Someone finally bought our graffiti gifts. So now is the time where we look for something. Now we got to look for a huge that is in the price range of 36 mil. So we're going to come back when, you know, come back again once I find a huge that we can actually get and add to our collection. All right, let's see if this guy will let me walk away with 1.5 million under. He wants 38.5. Right 1T. Right? Right 1 in the diamonds bar, right 1T. He wants me to throw up my whole amount. So, like, don't waste my time. If I'm like, hey, you know, I want the huge like this. And I've been messaging these people, man. It is so hard to get people to like actually answer. Oh, well. All right, we're going to keep looking. We're going to see if we can find anyone. All right, so on top of me DMing people, asking if they'll take less, I just remembered I had some Robux that came in through that game that I played before. I'd gotten 350 from it. So I actually have enough to go through 2 sets. And this isn't, I didn't pay for this because it's 350. You can't buy 350. So this is just to know when I did that whole game that gives you the free Robux. That had actually got put in today. So we actually have enough that will bump us up a bit. We got a bunch of these large gift bags. So we're going to pump those out, and this will get us enough. I know it may seem a little bit like cheating, but I didn't use my own money for it. I literally went onto that game, sat in there for 24 hours, and then cashed out a 500 ticket. And we'll see. We can get this punk ski here for 37.1, and he has it up for 37. We're going to see if there's anything else that is closer. I noticed a lot of these are a little bit up there. And that's way too much for us. You know what I would also like to do? I'm not going to pay overwrap value on a low tier. So we're going to grab the punk ski. That is going to be our second low tier. And that's what we got. So we are on to 2 huges now. Now that we actually are starting to get some value, we're going to be able to start doing trades eventually. I think once we get to about 3 to 4 huges, I want to start trying to trade up, and we'll see what we can get from there. So that's going to be a process. I'm going to have to talk to some people and figure out how to exactly go about these trades. And so now we have 2 huges now. Not the greatest, but you know what? They're something. They're at least starting out. So I'm on to an average of 2 huges a day, whether they be low tier. By the end of the week, we should have a good amount. If I can keep getting good drops, and you know what? We still have the free gifts, which gives you a chance for a huge Kawaii Tiger. I don't know what the rates are on that. We can still get it off the little mini game that is in the color battle. So there's still a chance we can get a huge from anything else. Even the active huges, we can still always hatch one. Because even though we don't have the Huge Hunter book, we still have a Huge Hunter Game Pass. And if you guys don't already, and you ever happen to have enough, get the super drops, because that helps immensely. That is a massive help to getting items. But we're at 2 huges now, which is awesome. We are at 1 huge a day now if we keep at the rate we're going. And then once we get a little bit more value, then we can start trading and getting more back. So I hope you guys will be excited for when we can get to that point where we can start actually doing good trades. Because right now we just have 2 low tiers and they aren't really worth too much. But soon we will be getting there. Once I get more value into it, we have 4.5 million diamonds left over. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, because this is a series I'm still going to be running to where we can build a whole team back up from absolutely nothing. And, you know, this one took a bit, but you know what? We'll get better at it. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.